right, next question, Mr. Pryor. It comes from Angela Taylor.
Senator Pryor, gridlock in Congress has already caused one government shutdown, which some say hurt the economy. Many blame that on purely partisan votes, where members of each party vote only with their party. When have you voted against the party line and why?
Oh, Lord, I voted against the party line so many times. I'm always getting, criticized by my Democrats. But let's talk about that government shutdown. I did not support that. I thought that was terrible. Congressman Cotton did, by the way. But I did not support that. But please bear in mind that when we reopened the government, I was part of the group in the Senate that brokered that. And it was a very important moment in the Senate. We got the government back open. I have to give a lot of credit to a Republican of Maine, Susan Collins. She called me one morning and said, I have some ideas. Will you come to my office and talk about it? And that was the beginning of it. And we got the government to open again. One of the things that people in Washington know about me is I always try to work in a bipartisan way. That's leadership to me. That's getting things done. That's getting things done for Arkansas. It's something that you all know about me. It's my trademark, if you will. It's what people in Washington know. And the good news is I continue to work with Republicans, and I always will.
Mr. Cotton.
Mark Pryor says he votes in a bipartisan way. I guess that's true if you consider voting with Barack Obama 93% of the time to be bipartisan. Time and time again, he's put Barack Obama over the interest of Arkansas, casting a deciding vote for Obamacare, voting for $1 trillion in new debt every single year. Standing up to big spenders in Washington is one example where I can say I did stand up to my party. Earlier this year, we passed a big spending bill that broke through spending caps that were just 9 months old. How did they pay for that? One, Senator Pryor and Barack Obama, and too many Republicans tried to balance the budget on the backs of veterans, cutting their pensions unilaterally and arbitrarily. Two, they extended those spending caps out 9 years. If big spenders in Congress can't have some spending discipline for 9 months, I don't think they can do it 9 years out. But that's just in keeping with Senator Pryor's record of rubber stamping the Obama agenda time and time again. Senator Pryor, you say that you vote against your party some. Which of the 93% of the votes that you cast for Barack Obama's agenda do you regret?
Mr. Pryor, 30 seconds, and I would remind you the question asked, when have you voted against the party line and why?
Well, I mentioned a few of the times I voted against the party line and why, and there's been many of those since I've been in the Senate. And the reason why is because I represent you. I don't represent a party, or I'm not there to oppose or support a president. I represent you, and I take that very seriously. The people who watch the Senate every year have ranked me, and this is folks that know the Senate, watch how we vote, not all the ads, not all the rhetoric and spin that you hear from the congressman here, but they rank me every year as the most, or one of the most independent senators in Washington. I'm independent because I listen to you.
Mr. Cotton, last rebuttal for you. When have you voted against the party line and why?
I didn't hear many instances of Senator Pryor voting against Barack Obama, and he only does it when Barack Obama gives him permission to begin with. Now, if you want to go back to the government shutdown, I, along with every other congressman from Arkansas, voted for every spending bill to keep the government open, to reopen the government, and then to open it finally. It's Senator Pryor who kept voting against the people of Arkansas. And in the end, those bills only had two provisions. One, senators and congressmen had to follow Obamacare, and two, you didn't have to pay a tax if you couldn't afford your plan. I guess Senator Pryor thinks that congressmen and senators should have special perks, but you should have to follow Obamacare, and he was willing to shut down the government to do it.